I know what you're thinking. When I was a child, one of my dreams growing up was writing manga or anime. I couldn't draw to save my life, nor could I devote myself to the perfection of pursuing art, because I do not have such discipline. But we're not here to talk about my failed dreams. We're here to look at someone else's dream. Someone who actually devoted his time to write and draw manga. Someone who decided to slide into my DMs to read their manga. And you know what? Let's do it. I have never actually had this happen before. It's my first time. I feel kind of honored that I've gone to the point where people are willing to send me their self-published mangas for me to roast. I mean, read. Look, I got consent, okay? So today, we will be reading Tekno, the only manga worth reading. That is quite the tagline. This man is built confident. Tekno, it is a thriller, sci-fi, action, psychological comedy, military, philosophical, drama, fantasy, shota? Don't know why you have that there.
You fuck young boys. Are you a madman?
I love this manga, even though the art sucks. I better pay for it now. Out of my way! I'm late for my flying taxi! I'm already getting the sense that it's a comedy. Before you guys ask, yes, I'm well aware that the art may not be on par as in like something that's published in or serialized in like Shonen Jump or any other magazines. We know the art sucks. He's self-aware of that. He even says in the first line, he says that the art sucks, okay? Wait, is that saying One Punch Man? But that's Luffy. Futura has special futuristic technology known as techs. Futurians can install techs on their mandatory facial chips, giving them superhuman abilities. This is the story of Tekno, 15 years old, for some reason. He has no ID chip for some reason. Sorry, man, I read that wrong. He thought he was like 15 years old for some reason. I mean, I will say that even if the art isn't on par as in most mangas, it's clean. It's like it's not rough. The outlines are clean. There's no like sketchiness to it. It's not that ugly. It's pretty expressive. Why do I even exist? Leave it to me, Corporal. I, Edgar Steele, shall deal with the anomaly. Tekno, why are you home so late? Did you buy those manga artifacts in the city again? Oh my god. You're telling me One Piece, after like 100 years, is still going on? Oda died and then had to get his son to keep drawing. He inherited the One Piece. That's why it never ends. It's a generational storyline that's gonna take 400 years. Big bro, Tech, we missed you. Oh my god, he loves kids. Tech, artifacts are junk from past civilizations. Stop risking your life for manga artifacts. Manga is pointless and you shouldn't go to the city in the first place. Manga? Pointless? Manga is my life, Miss Lucy. Even if it's you, I can no longer forgive. Ew. What a baby. But for real, Tech, you have to understand. Whoa, what is that? Tekno, you're a tech disruptor. What does that mean? Someone born with a body that rejects all tech. Look at his backstory. Wow, he's such a little shit. Breaking pans, and then he grows up to be 15, now he's leaving. Are you really leaving, Futura? You're going to die out there, you know. What is this, a Tsundere? Uh-oh. Oh, it's the meme. Die out there. Nah, bitch, you're dying right here. I thought tech disruptors were just myths, but it makes sense that if they did exist, they'd be here. Okay, if it's gonna go with typical shonen routes, everyone in that orphanage is gonna die, and Tekno is gonna be the only one left, and he's gonna avenge his orphaned family. But I don't think it's gonna go that far. The tone doesn't seem to be serious. The tone is very comedic so far. You don't deserve to exist, so I'll end you all. How does that make you feel? You done yet? Okay, I'm killing the women and kids first. What do you mean? There are only women and children. There are no adult men here. This man is 15. He's not a man, he's a boy. Oh! Ooh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Tech, you saved us, but at what cost? You lost your most important thing, your manga! Miss Lucy, are you dumb? Even I wouldn't choose manga over the family I love. Except for One Piece. What? Nothing. I'll end your existence. Now, this is nice. This is pretty cool. I like the reflection, just the motion in general. And he went on his way to add like the sound effects. I'm assuming that this man is probably Japanese, if he can actually do like Japanese sound effects. Otherwise, if it's not, then he's doing a pretty good job like adding the kanji. Are you done? Die! Ooh, That's pretty cool. You done yet? I'm done. He pulled his pants down and slapped his ass. What? Why? I finally grasped a reason for my existence. I'm going to commit mass genocide on the Technians. Oh, Tech! Committing genocide makes me wet! Wait a minute, I am the caretaker. I don't think I should be having these thoughts. Oh no! Uh-oh, everyone showed up. Fabled Tech Disruptor, this will be the only important decision of your life. You will either die or enlist in the Royal Guard and be our slave. But hey, as a bonus, we'll leave this orphanage alone. Well, what do you say? Well, I don't want to die, so maybe I'll just be your slave. Haha, you're a funny guy, mister. Well, I do have one request. Please let my brothers Crash and Hope enlist with me. It's always been their dream to change Futura for the better. Tech, even at this time like this, you're still thinking of your family first. You've become such a good man for a 15-year-old. I almost want to, like, pipe you down like the little Shota that you are. Wait a minute, why am I thinking about this? Oh, yeah, because there's fucking tag Shota for some reason. Now it's sexual now. You fucking blew it, Blue. Why did you put tag? Why did you put this Shota tag in this fucking manga? You're trying to attract the wrong audience, and now you have the wrong people mindset. I will now explain the rest of your life. Young Techno, you're going to fucking college. So that was chapter 1 and was 40, it was like 40-ish pages, and Standard Shonen, it's pretty good. I mean, maybe it's not funny for everybody, but like, it was not as bad as I would think. Look at all this promo stuff you can do. $1 keeps the dream alive. You can go to his Patreon, early chapter, read more early chapters and new chapters that he publishes. Or you can join his Discord. Their links will be in the description below. Whoa, look at this cover page. That's pretty sweet. I bade farewell to everyone at the orphanage when I grew up. Tech, please don't forget we all love you. I won't forget, and I already know how you feel, big sis Lucy. I feel the same way. You want to fuck me like the little Shota boy that you are? You're my precious family for life. Hold up, bro. That was a flashback in a flashback in a flashback. And how do you miss signs so obvious? I know you want to tell us stuff, Tech, but too many flashbacks. All right, cool. We took the fried train and we got all these students and they're all gonna die. The 3-on-3, okay, 3-on-team team battle. It's like Apex. I scanned your facial chips. You're dirty bronzes, and you had the nerve to talk big and disrespect not only the cadet exam, but our noble selves as well. Hey, anyone who bullies my brother forfeits their right to live. We'll slaughter you ugly bitches. Anyway, they're gonna battle. What will Tech do? Absolutely nothing. His brothers will protect him because they're badasses. We'll beat these two. You take Stride. Who the fuck is Stride? His name is Stride? You can run, you can hide, but you will never, ever catch me. This is now a one-sided beating. Man just T-posed. Pretty good art. I also sense incoming skippable info. Well, I mean, you said it. Let's skip it. The ability to really create matter? You have a tech that can do that? Listen, Hope. In the end, smart, dumb, what does it matter? What really matters is that you are my son, and so you will become strong. And oh, so Hope is the shonen protagonist. His family dies. You must be dumb. It looks like all you can do is make ow. Oh, so his brothers came to save the day. Well, I guess someone's family had to die. Ah! Now I know. And even though I'm dumb, I can avenge my parents, save my younger siblings, and commit murder. This is 10% of my speed. I'll keep you alive until you beg for mercy. That won't happen. You can't even touch me, and I'll explain why as I'm bleeding out. I will take my clothes off to become stronger. I'll end your life with a 100% speed kick. Will demolish your very bones. He's a tech disruptor. So all he did was destroy his tech. You belong under my foot. It's, oh God, I got my ass beat. You have passed. Good for you. I will say, there is a lot of exposition, and it could get kind of heavy-handed. Crash, you interest me far more than the other two. Become my apprentice. More exposition. I will save the exposition for you guys to read. So I have to wear a full-body condom? No, mister. That's a sheath-shaped barrier device used during tech-disruptor intercourse. So a condom. No, it has a proper name. Cortex oblique, no, condom for short. So anyway, he put a condom on, and then they like started experimenting him to make sure that his tech disruption doesn't like go crazy. Oh, why'd they suck his semen too? What? You extracted semen? And then weeks of lecture and shenanigans happening at school. Yeah, everyone's having fun and getting together and doing missions and studying for classes and graduating. Going to summer festival. Oh, look at this busty ass chick. The downside of like doing these exposition dumps, even if you are self-aware about this just encouraged me to skip the exposition. So I hope you're fine with that. I'm just gonna skip the exposition and just go with the flow. I want to read shonen manga with everyone. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Fairy Tail. I'm gonna ace this dream capsule mission tomorrow and revive the great classics of literature with a manga club. Chapter 6, The Art of Simping. His name is Simp and her name is Cutie. Cutie's the hottest cadet and out of everyone's reach. You should be Cutie's pay pick like me. I do and pay for everything she wants. Great idea. This should be fun. Heck, you'll cook me breakfast tomorrow. Why? Because it'll make me happy. Okay, sure. Then you'll give me a massage. Okay. And you'll buy me flowers. Okay. And you'll buy me expensive dress and ring. Okay. And all your Royal Guard income is mine from now on. Okay. And that manga trash you were telling about, burn it all and toss it in the garbage. Hell nah, bitch. If you don't respect manga, you can choke on my cock. That little brat, he doesn't have any idea who I am. Ignore him. He's just an incel. You're a simp. We have learned of a class structure. Rich people hate poor people. Rich people are also horny. Here, bread from my penis. I've arrived. Hey, name's Tech. Can I talk to your boss? Hello, my name is Aaron Yeager. I'm the boss of Mind Matter. What's outside, Futura? What's on the other side of the walls? Is that an SNK reference? Follow me to the basement and meet Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin's dream is to see his family. My dream is to complete genocide of the human race because they're all assholes. Tatakai, Futura won't change. The ones on top won't change. I'll always be stuck in this cage. And this Asian chick that I want to bang won't ever love me because I cannot talk to a woman to save my life. Well, that sounds great, actually. Wait, these are dream capsules? I'm a Royal Guard and you're under arrest. Are you really fine with ending so many dreams? I used to run away from Futura, but the only place where I can actually change things is right here, firmly planted in reality. Ah, that's enough. I get it. This is so cringe, bro. I see. You're the worst kind of hypocrite. I'm gonna fight you with my telekinetic powers. I'm gonna take my condom off. Looks like I have to go in raw. These are just random people. I feel like this is the same problem I have with One Punch Man, which I don't really like, is that there's just so many characters that they introduce all at once. I'm not a huge fan of like mangas that just throw a bunch of characters expecting me to remember all their names and stuff. So, especially when their names are just simpler. It's just Blader and Wall. And you'd think that'd be easy to remember, but for me, that's just difficult because it's like they're not real names. They're just traits. One massacre later. Oh no, Simp! Simp! Oh, everyone's dead? Everyone's dead? Well, actually it makes it a lot easier if everyone just died. You can skim the next few pages. He's giving me consent to skip. I will skip. Cutie, I'm sure everyone is alive, so you can stay alive too. Run and call for help. Was Tech always this cool? You're no longer a boy. You're a Shota. Oh my god. This man's just flexing his college degree. Oh, what is this, Hunter x Hunter now? Go put your lengthy monologues on hiatus. Oh, that's kind of sweet. True World is an alternate reality based on your original reality. This is a world where everything is cool. Everybody has friends and a family and a wife. All my buddies are alive. This world, all my friends read manga. And we discuss Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach over lunch break. Fucking weebs! This is my ideal world. I don't ever want to leave. Oh, okay, we're getting really deep in this shit. This is homunculus now? I can't live in a world without Crash and Hope, though. You can't die, and I can't either. I don't know who these people are. I don't care. I don't care for your backstory. Tech, activate body transformation. Tech, you surpassed my expectations. Now, put your face on my titty. True World is like the VR equivalent of this guy's powers that's sending him into like a VR alternate reality world. And these guys are so strong, they were able to break out in a day. And how did they do it? This man literally committed genocide. Tech comes in with a punch out of nowhere. Ah! And he pantsed him and slapped his ass. All in a day's work. Everyone is awake. Everyone, you're safe. You're back in the real world. You can see your friends. Oh my god. Everyone's pissed off. My friends and families were killed by tech beasts. My entire town was destroyed. The only place they still exist was in my dream capsule. Give back my mommy and daddy. Oh, here we go. We getting some character development here. Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Tech, you said you couldn't live in a world without hope and crash. But what if reality was the world without hope and crash? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, boys? The pain? To us, it looks like you're the villain. Okay, so now it's getting kind of interesting. Then, oh, are we done? So anyway, overall, I will say it follows the typical beats of a shonen manga. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to your taste. Okay, so I decided to reread chapters 1 to 12 off camera in order to give a proper review over your manga, Blue. So one thing before I start, I'd like to say congratulations on creating your manga. You deserve respect for putting your story out there. When you make your creative work public, you put yourself in a vulnerable position. You've given people the power to either bring you up or put you down. Just remember that your self-worth does not come from whatever I say or whatever your haters or fans may say. It comes from you. If you think your story's worth telling, then go for it, my dude. But I do have some critiques for you if you're willing to listen. So here are some things that I did enjoy about your manga. Number 1, I appreciate that you went out of your way to structure a manga like a manga. You clearly did your research. At no point did I think this was a bad imitation. That's a bit too much on references to other mangas, which is fine for parodies, but at some point you need to start coming up with your own things. The condom gag? That was kind of clever. More of that would be great. References are fine, but when you rely too much on references, it kind of makes me want to read the mangas that you've referenced and the one I'm reading right now. Number 2, I enjoyed your main character. His motivations are clear, he has a lot of potential for character development, and some funny gags. Now here are some things that I didn't really like and I think need some improvement. Number 1, I think your battles are too simple. There are moments, especially the double spreads, where the art is cool, but still as a reader I felt like skipping the battles as they felt like filler to get to your comedic gags, which is clearly your strong suit. I think the easiest way to get more engagement is to have more clear win conditions and power levels, I guess. Especially if it's shonen, we need to know how strong characters are, why certain characters are stronger than other characters, yada yada yada. Number 2, you have too many exposition dumps. It doesn't matter how self-aware you are about them. This will slow your pacing. Now I know it's sci-fi and you want to build a world, but there are better ways to do it. For example, you don't need to explain what a black chip is. At least not yet. Make it a mystery. Make the readers want to make theories on what it could be. Have characters react to how cool Hope and Crash are when they fight. More of this. Save their backstories for later. This is not necessary yet. You're revealing too much. You need to make these characters interesting and worth following first on a surface level. This is working. Once you can do that, you can add depth to them later. If you reveal their entire stories right away, there's nothing to really look forward to. For example, in Naruto, we get introduced to Sasuke. He's an edgelord. He's a cool guy. The first thing we learn about his backstory is him talking about wanting to restore his clan and kill someone. But we don't really find out who that is until way later. Then we get his backstory. And that comes right after like 2 big arcs. So I'm not saying that you should wait like 30 chapters to reveal backstory. I'm just saying that maybe you should keep this reveal until after their first fight, where it's justified to learn more about characters. Because right now we're trying to see a fight. We want to see him kick ass. We don't need this. It's too early. Basically, what I'm saying is that after this fight, there should just be like scenes of characters having conversations that eventually leads to them talking about their backstories and their perspectives and how they feel, rather than just having a narrator omnisciently tell the audience some exposition, because that's just kind of boring and makes your story less interesting. But that's my opinion. There's more that I could say, but it's only been 12 chapters. By the time you probably see this, you might have already fixed them, or maybe you think that what I'm saying may not be correct, and that's fine. But these are just suggestions. I'm not your editor. This is your own editor, all right? This is your story. If you have everything laid out, then follow through with it. You're not at risk of being canceled, so if you want to keep going, keep going. But I will say, you shouldn't be afraid of writing a new story. The best mangakas keep writing. They come up with new ideas, new stories, and they put them out there. That might be very difficult because writing is a bit different from having to draw it out, write the dialogue, draw the sound effects, the expressions. This is really impressive. This is genuinely impressive. But if you're trying to write a new story, I hope you can learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid of trying new ideas. So anyway, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave a comment about your experiences with mangas, if you've written mangas before or created, or you wanted to do a manga. Tell me what your story would be. And once again, if you are interested in reading this manga, you can check it out on MangaDex. Wow. And if you want to support Blue and Techno, you can check out his Patreon. Anyway, this has been Satsumi. I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye.